Hi guys, it's Karen again and you are welcome to another video. Today I'm doing my favorites of 2020 but in a different way. I've been watching my favorite YouTubers posting my favorite makeup of 2020. I thought I will take from each YouTuber her favorite items that she loves, that I love and I have at home. For example, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation, and I got the recommendation from Nikia Joy when she made her foundation, best foundation for 2020. So I'm using the foundation that Nikia Joy recommended. So this is for the foundation. So this is just an example, and of course when I'll continue my makeup, because I'm going to apply it to my face as well, I'm going to continue and show you what I loved the best in 2020 and from which YouTuber I got the idea to use this. So this is how it's going to be. Poreless Putty Primer. This is it. This is how it looks like. And I got the recommendation for this from, let's see, on my phone, from Ellie Glines. So she made her drugstore best makeup 2020, something like that, and she recommended this one and I love it as well. And I do, well, as I did a comparison, 12 hours or 13 hours or 11 hours, something like that, and it doesn't last all day, but for the 6-7 hours mark it is okay, and this is what I need today. I'm not going anywhere, so definitely I can use that one. It will last probably by the end of the day, so I'm just taking a tiny amount on the back of my finger, sorry, and rubbing it between my fingers and just applying it to my face. And of course my face are already moisturized. Now, if you want to see a video of my best skincare for 2020, let me know in the comment section down below and I will do that. Okay, so this is it. I finished with my primer and now it is time for this one. This is by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation in the shade 4 Natural. And well, I bought it a few months ago. I haven't used it that much because I have other ones that are opened and I want to finish them first. This recommendation, as I said, was from Nikia Joy. She also recommended the L'Oreal Inflammable foundation that I had, but it's already finished and I tossed it away. So Charlotte Tilbury, and this is a beautiful, beautiful foundation. So I'm just taking on the back of my hand and dabbing it with a damp sponge. And this is high coverage foundation. We're browsing my favorite YouTubers, and there are some that didn't shoot 2020 favorites. For example, Nikki Tutorials didn't. She posted other videos to summarize 2020 but not for makeup. And Sammy Lou, which I'm following, also didn't do a 2020 makeup reviews, or the other YouTubers that I'm following, and they did do a best 2020 makeup, but I didn't find anything that I have and I can use / I like. So I couldn't choose anything from their lists, but I chose this one from Nikia Joy, and from Nikia Joy we're going to have a concealer as well. and I didn't find a YouTuber that recommended an eye primer that I have / love, so I'm just going to use the concealers that Nikia Joy recommended, and she recommended the L'Oreal Inflammable More Than Concealer and the Revlon Candid Concealer. So she recommended both, and I'm going to use one as a concealer and one as an eyeshadow primer, because as I said, I did find recommendations, but for products that I don't have, so it doesn't really help me that much. Okay, so I'm just adding yeah, this is for the under eye, the L'Oreal. Oh, I added too much. The L'Oreal is very thick consistency. I heard it's very similar to the Tarte Shape Tape. I don't have a Tarte Shape Tape, so I don't know if that is true or not. So this was in the shade 330, and the Revlon is in the shade 030. So I'm just adding this to my lid. I usually don't wear concealer as an eye primer, but let's try. Maybe I will like it. I don't know. I usually don't like it, but maybe this time. Okay, so as I said, concealers. Yeah, Nikia Joy, right? Yep, I wasn't mistaken. The next product is also recommended by Nikia Joy, and it won't be a surprise if you're following Nikia. She just yesterday uploaded her best powders for 2020, and yep, for powder from Nikia Joy Cosmetics, definitely this is the Velvet Finishing Powder, one of my favorite powders, and I'm not using that a lot because I like saving it for special occasions, and I feel like today is a special occasion, even though I'm not going anywhere. I love the scent of it. I'm in love with this powder. Okay, so I'm just taking a tiny bit on the... Okay, I wanted to take a tiny bit, but I have a lot. Okay, so let's take with the sponge and apply it under my eye. And the sponge is damp, don't forget. I don't know, I guess you can use this one also with a brush, but I feel that loose powders are better with a sponge, and this is a sponge from Nikia Joy Cosmetics. This is perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to take a bit more and dab it around my face like that. And of course that I have a vanilla scent all over the room, which is perfect. The first time I opened this one and the scent of vanilla was, oh my god, I was so amazed. And this powder is really good. I love it. I think I bought it in 2020. Yeah, I don't know, don't remember. Maybe in the late 2019. I'm just tapping the access back in the container. Yeah, and everything is a big dust of vanilla. I don't mind that, I like it. Okay, next up, let's do my brows because you can't really see them. So I have this one. This is a newbie from e.l.f. This is the Wow Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel in the shade Taupe. Oh, this was recommended by Mandy Leah. She recommended this one, and well, I ordered it from iHerb. I don't remember when, but it wasn't on purpose. No connection. Okay, so this is it. This is the e.l.f. Yep, this is the e.l.f. and it's a small size. So if somewhere, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is how it looks like. Very small and compact, and if we will travel anytime soon, then I can take it for traveling. Okay, so let's do the brows. Yep, just okay. What just happened? Something dropped. I don't know what. Okay, what do you think about it? It's cute. Let's do the other eye. And it's relatively dry, so you don't get too much powder product, which is a good thing, because I don't know if you want too much product. And taupe is my color at e.l.f., so this is perfect. Yep. Okay, so now I have brows. This is perfect. Okay, next up are two recommendations, also from Mandilia. These are e.l.f. These are the primer infused blush in the shade Always Cheeky, and the powder infused bronzer in the shade Forever Sun Kissed. So these are also recommended by Mandilia. I'm just going to take my fluffy brush, taking my bronzer, tapping the excess, there isn't any, and I'm just warming up my face like I always do. This is it. This is perfect. Okay, I like it. And on the other side, well, I wouldn't recommend something I don't like, so of course I like it. This is strange thing to say. This is a very nice bronzer, and the shade is perfect. So this is the shade that Mandy recommended, and luckily I had this at home, and luckily that I like it as well. Okay, the blush, well, Mandy recommended other shades, so but it's not relevant. I like this shade. I think it is perfect. So I'm just taking on my brush, tapping the excess on the back of my hand, and as you know, I've said it many times, it's easier to add more material if you didn't put enough than to remove. So this is why I like to take a tiny bit and take the excess on the back of my hand. Okay, this is it. And now for the highlighter. Okay, for the highlighter I have a recommendation from Stephanie. Oh, I didn't write down her YouTube channel name. Just a second, let's go to subscribers. Where are, okay, her channel's name is, how do you see that? Oh, Stephanie Thomas. So Stephanie Thomas, she recommended the Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter. Now I have it, but I have it in a bundle. So this is the Boho palette, and this is the Rodeo Drive. This is Rodeo Drive highlighter, which is the perfect highlighter. I haven't used it for a long time. I don't know why, because this is, well, Ofra makes such perfect highlighters. Okay, if you're not wowed, then I don't know. I am. Okay, let's put some on the bridge of the... No, I'm not going to put on my nose, even though I think by accident I did. Never mind. Okay, this is it. Okay, for the eyes, well, you already sneaked peek. I have this palette by Nikki Tutorials X Beauty Bay, and I got a recommendation from Sof Does Life, and she recommended this palette in her best of 2020, and I love this palette. I showed in my channel several eye looks using this palette, so it seems fit that it will be in my best of 2020. I'll show it again. Look how beautiful this is. I love this palette so much. Okay, so let's create a look. I'm taking Mila, which is this brown color here as a transition shade, and let's apply it on the crease or above the crease in my situation. I took a tiny bit and look how much pigment there is. I really took a tiny bit and tapped off the excess because there is, I think in 95% of palettes there is fallout, so you have to just keep it in mind. I think it's okay. Okay, let's add some more on the other eye. Didn't I take a clean brush? Yeah, I did. Why is it a bit pink? This is strange. Okay, yeah, I washed all my brushes. Strange. Okay, I'm going to add to it Sommer, which is this beautiful apricot color of summer, even though it's winter, but this is a versatile palette, and this is beautiful. Just adding it to the crease to create more depth. Okay, this is nice. Okay, so I'm just going to take another clean brush. It's clean, the brush is like that. This is from Spectrum, their brushes are beautiful like that. And we'll take 5 AM, which is this brown shade here. Just going to pack it to my brush and tap it to the outer corner of my eye, like that. Yep. Add some more. Like that. Just tapping it, I'm taking my time, I'm not in a hurry. As I said, I'm not going anywhere, but so I'm not in a hurry. Just tapping it like that. Look how much pigment there is. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm taking my pencil brush, I'm taking the same color, and I'm adding this one to the inner corner, like that. Yep. And on the other side as well, of course. Yep, I think I added too much here. Oh, not with this one. Okay, let's add some more here, because I looked at the camera and didn't see. I have to look in my small mirror. and see closer what I'm doing, because sometimes I'm doing stupid things that I'm seeing later on when I'm editing, and I'm angry at myself for not fixing it. So okay, I'm going to take my buffing brush and just buff it a bit. So I'm going to leave the lower lash line bare, because this is the way I prefer and like it. Okay, so I'm just blending it a bit, and on the other side as well. And now I'm going to take All In, which is this beautiful shade here, with my finger. Okay, look at that. Look at it, look at that. You have to. I mean, isn't that perfect? Yep, I think so. And I'm just tapping it. Okay. Look at that, this is so beautiful. And it really sticks to the concealer. I want to say eyeshadow primer, and then remembered that I used a concealer today. So it sticks to the concealer, but I do think the eye primer is best for this product purpose. I've been recently loving my LA Girl HD eye primer stick. Let's just take a look at the small mirror. Yeah, I have some fallout. Okay, no worries. Just dust it away like that. This is beautiful. Let's add some of Mr. Tutorials. This color here, another shade that I love, Mr. Tutorials. I'm just adding a bit to the inner portion of my eyelid. Okay, just take my buffing brush and make sure it looks beautiful. Okay, so this is it. Okay, look at Mr. Tutorials. This is a beautiful olivey shade. Okay, so thank you, Nikki. I love your palette. Oh, it's upside down. Sorry. I love your palette so much. Thank you. Thank you for creating it. Okay, next up I have mascara. And mascara, I'm using the Revolution. The mascara. You can see that. Revolution, the mascara. This one was also recommended by Soft Does Life. Look at the duplicator. What did I say? I don't know. Look at the applicator. I think I said something strange. Okay, so I'm just going to pop in the mascara and I'll be right back. I'm adding the mascara also to the lower lashes, just because I am leaving them bare without any eyeshadow. Okay, so this is the final eye look. Okay, last but not least is a lipstick, and this was recommended by Stephanie Thomas, and she recommended this Maybelline, and this is in the shade Nude Embrace 930. This is the matte series, and this is a beautiful shade. And I'm not going to use a lip liner, just going to apply it on my lips. I'll start from the lower lip, and this is a beautiful nudie color. Just like that. This is perfect. Okay, so this is everything in my recommendation list for 2020. I must say just one little asterisk to note. Products like Revlon, L'Oreal and Maybelline, I do love them. I enjoy using them, but I will not repurchase them when they are done just because they are not cruelty free. So I added them to my 2020 list because it's part of 2020 and I already purchased them, but I'm not going to repurchase when they are done. So this is just one small comment. Okay, this is the final look. What do you think? I think it turned out beautifully, and I haven't used Nikki palette for a long time. I've been addicted to Colourpop recently. Okay, so I need to go back to Nikki because our palette is creating beautiful looks. And you know, there are so many colors here, and you can be mistaken that you can create only bold looks using this palette, and you can see that it is not correct. Okay, well, this is it for me now. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and write something in the comment section down below. Which product did you love in 2020 and you can recommend for me to try? I would love to hear your thoughts. So that wraps up, and thank you for these magnificent YouTubers that are an inspiration for me, and I love you all very much, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye.